What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get the deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we've built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Vechain here, and as we can see, it is still consolidating and chopping it sideways. Obviously, Bitcoin's been pumping up very close to its all-time high now, around 64k, so a lot of altcoins have just been chopping it sideways, and a lot of liquidity has been flowing back into Bitcoin, which is probably the reason why Vechain has been underperforming so much recently. But you can see quite clearly here, obviously going through September, we did have that ABC correction that we saw for a lot of cryptos with that descending wedge. Obviously, you know enough about it right now, by now from us telling you about it, but you can see the ABC correction with that extra extension there, which was the bullish divergence we were looking for. We got the breakout back into the key area of structure, looking something like this, where basically we've just been chopping it up inside this area that we were previously consolidating in. Obviously, we had the W double bottom, we come back into the range, and you can see here currently still consolidating in this area, but you know, we've reclaimed our EMAs, flipped them bullish. Things looking pretty good for our next leg up in our opinion. But you can see here, obviously we've got a little bit of a range forming like this. Obviously in the range here, we come down, we double bottom, come back inside the range here, test the top, test the bottom, test the top again, currently sitting at around the middle of the range, just consolidating and, you know, going sideways, really just checking our vibe. Not much going on with altcoins as Bitcoin is currently, you know, stealing the show, heading up to, you know, potentially new all-time highs in the next few days, maybe even today, depending on the kind of moves that it does start to do. So overall, Vechain, in our opinion, looking like, you know, it's very overdue, a big move to the upside, isn't it? It's very undervalued in our opinion. It has been underperforming a lot recently. You can see here, if we take a look at this, we're still down 58% from the all-time high. So obviously that's not that much in crypto because we know how fast things can move, but it does look as though we are underperforming here. And, you know, considering we're looking at our macro channel here, we're probably due, you know, a bit of at least moving back towards the middle of our channel here, which would take us back to the all-time high. So we do think Vechain overall underperforming. On our weekly time frame here, you can see we've been at fair value now for essentially, what is this, ever since we had that big correction in May. We've come back down from that massive pump that we did have, all the way from around 3 cents to 28 cents, which is a 9x, by the way, in essentially, what was that? You know, it was basically a few months, wasn't it? So absolutely crazy move from here to here in about 2 months, I believe. And, you know, we've been back at fair value on the weekly time frame for a good while here, looking as though, you know, we could potentially be doing something like this, where, if I can actually select the right tool for a second, got a lot of tools on my toolbar these days, guys. You can see here, we could potentially be doing something like this, where we do coil up for a kind of pennant formation like this, or something like this, where basically, you know, we're coiling up for that move heading into the apex, come up, come back down, we test the top, test the bottom, test the top, test the bottom, and now, you know, we're coiling into the apex here for potentially that continuation. And obviously, if this was a flag and then this was the breakout target, we could be looking at a very, very nice move for Vechain very soon. But overall, still consolidating, still vibing, still, you know, hanging out at fair value on most time frames. Looking like we're underperforming, to be honest. We probably expected Vechain to be back into the 20-cent range right by now. But obviously with Bitcoin stealing the show right now, Vechain is currently just chilling. A lot of liquidity is flowing into Bitcoin, but if we do start to see ourselves moving up again, we could be looking at a very nice move for Vechain in the near future, with alt season just around the corner. If we see Bitcoin pump and then start to, you know, have a little pullback and consolidate period, we could be looking at that point at Vechain having that move that we're all looking for, getting back into that 20-cent range and then back up to the all-time high. So we'll do short-term price predictions then. Things are looking good because we have reclaimed our EMAs, but if we do roll over, we would expect the bottom of the range at around 10.5 cents down to around 10 cents here at the very bottom of this range to hold us support in this area. Maybe put some cheeky bids in if you do see Vechain come down to here, because you'll probably see the bounce. And then if we start to move to the upside, we want to see ourselves breaking this 12.5 cent top of this range here, moving upwards to these next levels at around, you know, this 14.5 cent area, which is also the potentially the top of this pennant, which is a resistance here, which we've been looking to break for a good while. Obviously, if we break through this, we are targeting that next overall bull run fib target there at around that 25 cent area, 23 cent area, and then obviously the all-time high being your next target at around 28 cents. And then going into the future, obviously the remainder of the bull run, we really do think 50 cents to $1 for Vechain is very likely. It's only a 2 to 4x from the all-time high, and in our opinion, we're probably going to be heading back there very, very soon. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.